In your view, what are we witnessing? An attempt to reverse some of the concessions that followed the Cold War and reconstitute parts of the Soviet Union, or genuinely concerned with security and a buffer between, that Ukraine provides for him, theoretically, between Russia and the West?
It's a bit of all of the above, Joe, and great to be with you. Clearly, if you listened to Vladimir Putin's speech the other day, which was slightly surreal, bizarre, all of these grievances pouring out, it's very clear that he would like to essentially renegotiate or undo much of what happened since the end of the Cold War. He's certainly also intent on making Russia great again, if you will. Although, interestingly, what he has really done is make NATO great again. I spent the weekend at the Munich Security Conference, and I've not seen unity such as we saw there since the days of the Cold War, when I first went to such a conference as the speechwriter for the Supreme Allied Commander of Europe, the NATO commander. We're all waiting now to see what happens next. There's no question about the positioning of the forces. I also know what an invasion force looks like when it's ready to cross a border, having been a division commander of the great 101st Airborne Division for the invasion of Iraq and the fight to Baghdad. They're positioned. There's no doubt, I don't think, in many people's minds that the Russian forces would overwhelm the Ukrainian forces, even though President Zelensky of Ukraine has now finally ordered a state of emergency and called up his reserves, and therefore will allow his military commanders presumably to start in placing serious obstacles and other defensive measures that will be very important if indeed they have to fight. But it's up to Putin, I think, right now. He's made a first step, of course, which is to put Russian forces on the ground in the Russian separatist-controlled areas of Luhansk and Donbass, or Donetsk in the southeastern part of Ukraine. The question now is, does he push out farther in those two oblasts, those provinces, if you will, to fully control all the area of those two oblasts, as he has said that he recognizes all of them as independent? And then what after that? He has many options that he could pursue, all very dangerous, and all will set about very severe further sanctions, in addition to the ones that were announced yesterday by the German Chancellor, UK Prime Minister, and President Biden.